Coach. Good morning.
Good morning.
Just kind of tell us, first year at Alma Bryant, tell us what you found and how you feel like things are going as you get ready for practice.
Great place to work. Mr. Doug Elster and Coach Williams taking care of me, giving me the opportunity to get back home and get off of that road. So it's just a good place to work. Facilities nice. All head coaches around, always doing something. So kind of keep you on your toes. You want to keep up with the rest of them.
You came in June with the opportunity to spend summer with your team.
Mm-hmm.
What did you learn about your team in June, and what are the expectations that have carried over to next week's practice beginning?
Came in June, and they found out I got a chance to meet them, and they found I scheduled some practices or some some meetup dates, and they always beat me to the gym. I try to get there at least 30 minutes early, and they already there. So I found out they wanna get better. I could tell there was some coaching turnover going on because there was some inconsistencies in some of the things that we was doing, but just by seeing them showing up all the time and ready to go, I was impressed with it.
Talk a little bit about Aiden Adams.
Aiden.
Adams kid and the big George Foster.
Mm-hmm. Aiden.
Talk about both of those kids.
Great kids. Aiden just came off a great week of football, man. Knocking off Baker, he was all over the place. Just name was all over the radio, all over Twitter, all over the our network. Just proud for him, man, and him and George Foster got a chance to see them play a little bit in some open gym this summer. They really like each other. You can tell they've been playing with each other for the longest because they'll get on each other, and then at the same time they're just trying to win, be competitive.
Well, Coach, coming into a new program, all had the atmosphere being there at Alma Bryant, coming in there, coming from another school, clean across the state.
Clean across the state. Well, obviously I'm coming from home, back to home. So yeah, it's different. It's definitely different. Miss my guys back at home. I probably talk to one of those guys once a day. But the transition is different. But they catch on to me. They starting to trust me more. So I'm able to be myself, and we're going through individual meetings now, talking about their different goals and stuff. So a lot of stuff similar, but a lot of stuff are different too.
Now, can we see? Are we planning on seeing some of the stuff we seen from your past job, and you can bring that over? I mean, I know you got different athletes. I don't know if your program from there will work here or not. Just talk a little bit about that.
I try to stick consistent with what I do. Like I said, I've been developing my system from day one at Fruitdale, and you trial and error. And I've been doing a lot of trial and error with the guys at Alma Bryant. I had to do a lot of trial and error with the guys at Hillcrest Evergreen. But I would say that we're gonna look different. I mean, look the same, but it's not gonna look the same. Had a lot of athletes at Hillcrest Evergreen. Have some athletes at Alma Bryant, just different. But yeah, we're gonna be consistent with what we do. I mean, I only can do what I know, and everything that I've got, I got it from somebody else. So I'm gonna stick with that. And I actually got an assistant coach, Michael Logan, Coach Godfrey's nephew. He used to be at NC State. He was a grad assistant there, and he's a basketball junkie. So bouncing a lot of stuff off his head, and he's been a great help.
Trey? Oh, go ahead.
What's been the biggest transition at Alma Bryant? What do you think are the hurdles that you face there that maybe you didn't face at Hillcrest?
The biggest transition, no one knows me. I think that'll probably be the biggest, other than Mr. Elster and Coach Bryant, Coach Williams. Don't nobody know who I am. So just trying to get them to trust me. I show up 5'5", 140 pounds, and they're looking at me like, what do you do? I walk down the hallway. Where's your pass? So stuff like that. But I mean, once they find out who I am, it's all respect and we talk. I just have to building relationships, just like any other new job you take. You got to build relationships.
Did you tell them to look at your resume when they don't know who you are? That's pretty sporty.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I don't mind trying to prove myself. Cause I mean, resume, it does mean something, but to these kids, man, you can't fool a kid. You gotta show them, and that's basically what we've been trying to do.
Talk a little bit about Trace Kane. I know the last 6 weeks I done had the opportunity to see him in the fall league get better. How does that help a first year program when a kid goes off and comes back better?
All right.
How does that help?
It helps a lot, man. You can tell his confidence is growing because when I first met him, every time in open gym, he would not shoot the ball. Like, dude, you gotta shoot the ball, and you gotta get some confidence. And him playing and him working with the local trainers, Quincy, who is from that area, and then going and playing over in the fall league. I just been watching him. He coming back, and I don't have to beg him to shoot as much. He's playing with confidence, and all of his teammates, they get on him too, and they want him to be aggressive. So I can tell, the more you do things, the better you're gonna get at it. So you just gotta do it.
What do you think the strength? Do you know yet what you think the strengths of this team might be? Or?
Our strength is just gonna be coming together and playing as a team. What system, whatever we do, as long as we do it together, we can give ourselves opportunity. My main focus is to get stops and give us a chance on the offense end. We want to get stops first and try to create some 2-on-1s on the offensive end.
Talk a little bit about over the years. I know you always wanted your team to get media coverage, and being down here in Mobile, I know you see it already. That media coverage is plentiful.
Mm-hmm.
Talk a little bit about the difference being in the smaller schools and now you're down here in the big school and you get all the media attention.
So are you asking me, was I salted throughout all these years? A little bit, just a little bit. This is good. I had opportunity, to do some stuff like this with the Final Four, but coaches will tell you, how much, what does it take to get to a Final Four? So I had to do all that just to get some kind of coverage. And to be honest with you, me and Coach Smith, my big buddy up at Hillcrest Evergreen, we always use that as a chip on our shoulder to push our guys, motivate our guys. It is what it is. We was in different regions, and those spots didn't get covered. But I knew we were doing some special things, and a lot of people just don't know about it. They're like, man, you coach basketball? Yeah, I coach basketball. Where you coach basketball there? Fruitdale, where is that? Stuff like that. And but those people in Fruitdale, they love that basketball that we had going on up there, and that was enough coverage. Watching it was enough. I kind of was salty, but it is what it is. It just makes you who you are, and now I don't want any coverage. I'm not don't want any coverage, but I don't want too much coverage. I hope it's the best coverage.
Wow. Yes, I'm good. Yeah, Coach, you mentioned your multiple stops, Fruitdale, Hillcrest, and having success there. When you moved into this Bryant area,
Mm-hmm.
and you looked at who was in your area, 7A, what excited you the most? We had another coach said they take it game by game, not looking ahead on the schedule, but did you really say, hey, look, I'm having an opportunity to play against the other 7A powerhouses, the largest classification in the state now?
Most definitely. Baker, Theodore, Davidson, MGM, got a chance to watch them a lot this summer, and I was, watching over the years as I could, but I always looked up to those programs. I actually got my start with Coach Ship at Davidson. He let me help out with his freshman girls, and I knew about those programs. So it definitely it's intriguing to be able to compete with those guys. I actually talked with Coach Armstrong yesterday, just bounced some stuff off his head about how in the world they getting these practices in with one gym and got 4 different schools. So the coaches have reached out, and Coach Murphy has reached out. Everybody has reached out and told me if I need anything, let them know, and I appreciate that. So obviously they kind of know who I am.
Alma Bryant has a unique setup. Since you said that about the gyms, having the elementary school right there, does that help you all, kind of filter teams out so you can get your practicing in fluidly?
we working on it. I hope we working on it. You know, sometimes I don't know. You might not want to be on the tile floor, but you might be able to get some other teams in. And we're hoping that's gonna help us and not be at practices till 9 o'clock at night. So that's something that we definitely trying to look at.
All right, Coach, appreciate it, man.
Man, thank y'all.